What if I told you that 170-page book could completely change the way you think about dreams, destiny, and life? That's exactly what The Alchemist did for me. Today I will tell you whether this book actually deserves all the hype and the lesson I took away from it. So hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about a book that's incredibly special to me, The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. Sorry. Not because it's the bestseller, not because it's one of the most recommended books in the world, but because it was the first novel I ever read. Before this, I genuinely thought novels were not for me. I believed I would lose interest after a few chapters. Instead, I finished the entire book in one day. I couldn't put it down, literally. So, if you have never read a novel before and you're wondering where to begin, I honestly think The Alchemist is the one of the best places to start. Now, without giving away too many spoilers, the story follows a young shepherd named Santiago. He dreams about a treasure buried near the Egyptian pyramids. Instead of ignoring that dream, he leaves behind everything that's familiar and begins a journey to find it. And that's exactly what the cover calls it, a fable about following your dream. But reading it, I realized something. This book isn't really about treasure. It's everything we discover while chasing it, like our dreams. Throughout Santiago's journey, he meets strangers who become teachers, faces failures that become lessons, and learns that every step of the journey matters just as much as the destination. One of the most famous lines of the book is, when you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. I don't think this means the universe simply grants us our wishes. I think means it means that once we truly commit to something, life begins presenting us with opportunities, but it's still our responsibility to take the next step. So another quote that stayed with me is, there is only one thing that makes a dream impossible to achieve. That is the fear of failure. That line made me stop and think hours pondering over it. How many dreams have I left behind not because they were impossible but because I was afraid? One of my favorite quote is, people learn early in their lives what is their reason for being. Maybe that's why they give up on it so early too. I found that painfully true. As children, we dream without limits. As we grow older, we slowly trade our dreams for comfort. But the lessons that touched me the most wasn't about dreams, it was about moving on. Santiago keeps traveling. He meets people he cares about. He finds places where he could stay forever. But what he did, he even discovers love in between. Yet he keeps walking because his journey isn't over. And that's what made this book so beautiful for me. It made me realize that traveling doesn't just show us new places, it teaches us how to let go, how to carry memories without carrying their weight, how to be grateful about people who become part of our story, even if they are not meant to stay until the end. That idea stayed with me long after I finished the book. After simple yet powerful line says, they may have forgotten to rely on their own instinct. Sometimes we are so busy asking the world what we should do that we forget to listen to ourselves. And I can't end this review without mentioning one of the most memorable lines. It is quite like, whimsical and funny. The dessert is a capricious lady and sometimes she drives men crazy. It's a humorous line, but it also reminds us that life is unpredictable and can't control every twist in the journey. You can only choose to keep walking. When I choose the last page, I realized something. The treasure wasn't that what I remembered most. It was the journey. For me, The Alchemist isn't a book about finding gold. It's a book about finding yourself. It's about trusting your instinct, embracing change, letting go when it's time, and believing that every step, even the difficult ones, has a purpose. If you're looking for your first novel, or if you are searching for a book that quietly changes the way you look at life, I can't recommend this one enough. For me, it's easy, language wise, 5 out of 5 stars. If you have already read The Alchemist, then tell me your favorite quotes or the lesson that stayed with you the most. I would love to welcome to the floating. Thank you. And also you can comment your favorite line and also what was your perspective of reading this book. Till then, bye bye. Thank you. Happy reading.